All right, so guys, we're pretending this is the legendary sourcing app. We can also try this on the Amazon seller app. It does the same exact thing.
Mhm.
So I know a lot of you are, some of you are like done this before, and so you wanted to see some examples, and you're tired of us going through the Q&A, and it's okay. But we want to make sure we get through all the Q&A. You guys have paid to be here, so we want to answer your questions. This first webinar was an overview of what we're going to cover, give you a bird's eye view of the process, have you start setting a goal, and really we just want you to know that this is possible. You can totally do this, and show you what some of the numbers are in each of the individual different the steps. So let's pretend like we're walking into a store. So Jimmy, let's say it's Walmart. All right, visualize, guys. We're walking into a Walmart here. You see all the cash registers. You see the self-checkout aisle. The bathroom's on the left. You can go to the bathroom if you need to. Over here on the right, there's maybe a McDonald's or a Subway. I don't know, depending on what your Walmart has. We're going to walk straight. We're going to pass the, what's funny, it's a joke in our group. We're going to walk straight past the produce aisle. We'll skip that. We'll go over into, Jimmy, let's just say we're in the home section.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so for Walmart, typically where we start would be something that is a brand that Walmart owns. And so that is Mainstays brand.
Okay.
One of them. And so in the home sections, we could look up, Mainstays towels or
Okay.
it just depends on whatever you're looking at. Mainstays spatulas, stuff like that. But yeah, start with Mainstays towels and see what pulls up.
Okay.
So for everybody on here too, you can do this with the Amazon seller app. This is legendary sourcing.
Oh, you know why? Because I'm on stores.
No.
Mainstays towels. There we go. Okay. So we're scrolling through here. We see all these. Just tell me what I would do if I was looking at some of these.
Yeah. So basically those are brands and it doesn't look like they're Mainstays. So there are other brands that pull up for that same name. They may or may not have something. So Mainstay 6-piece set. That could be something at Walmart. I'm not 100% sure. It's not the best rank, but this is an example of a listing that you might find. So, for instance, it includes 2 bath towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 washcloths. So if that is the Mainstays product, you could find that, and if it's profitable, you could sell it. Now, the rank is not good, so I wouldn't buy that. But you can keep going. You can look at Mainstays.
Sure. And guys, what this right here on the buy it for, and Andrea posted how to use this app. And you can do the Amazon seller app too. It's totally free. But I have 40% ROI put into here in the back end. So that's why it's telling me to buy it at $4.10 if I wanted that type of ROI. Probably not going to find that a 6-piece set for $4.10. So that's not going to work anyway.
Okay, so Mainstays value 10-piece towel set. Again, that's not going to be profitable. So we can, it's a lot easier whenever you have products in front of you, because a lot of times, so whenever I'm in an aisle, I'll look at the brands that are literally right in front of me. So, for Walmart, it could be Pioneer Woman. It could be another brand in the home section that's really popular. I was just trying to think of a product that was in home under Mainstays. But you can look at Mainstays brands in home. You can try Pioneer Woman if you want to try that real quick, Ryan, because I know there are plenty of profitable listings there.
And guys, we're pretending like we are in the store. You could do this with OA by starting with like the Walmart app, for example.
Yep.
And go category, and we'll do that here in a minute. Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Sorry, that looks a little off. So it says to buy at $388, but the proceeds are $15.51. I would assume that it'd be a higher buy cost for 40% ROI.
Maybe I have it set up wrong.
Yeah, because I think that's 400% ROI.
Okay.
Actually, so either way, because if you bought it at $388, you'd make almost $12. 11 something. But anyway, so this would be a good product that you could look at. So if your Walmart has Pioneer Woman stainless steel tumblers, and this is a set, right? So this is an excellent Replen, at least example. I don't know what the cost of these products are. In this case, I would check this out. So the rank is 19,000. If it's profitable, if these things cost $3 a piece, so that'd be $9 for this bundle. You'd be essentially making $6 in profit. at that price. And so I would check Keepa.
Let's see this. I don't know if I have Keepa loaded up on here or not.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so the cool thing about the Legendary Seller app is it's a one click over to Keepa.
Yep. Now you're not logged in, so it doesn't give you all of the sales rank and pricing data. Would be something we'd want to take a look at as well. And we don't have to look at it now. 19,000 in kitchen is probably selling pretty well, but you still want to check for price history and all of that. Yeah. So you keep scrolling. And so what I would do is if I'm just standing there and I'm like, okay, well, Pioneer Woman, I don't know where to start. So, well, let's go look at those tumblers and see if I can find them. Or if you're in one aisle and you see Pioneer Woman mixing bowls, then I would type in Pioneer Woman mixing bowl and see what comes up. And so if you want to type that in and see if there's different listings real quick, Ryan, mixing bowl.
If I can type it here. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so there's Country Garden Nesting Mixing Bowl set 10 piece. Again, you don't need to buy it at $4.12. You could probably buy it at about $10 and make $6 of profits. Check Keepa to make sure the pricing history is exact. And you could just basically, if you're in front of the mixing bowls, look for that and try to find exactly what is on that listing in front of you. And if you find it at a profitable price, then you can list it and get a few of them and sell them just to test it. And so it's very simple to be able to find these things. There's a lot more detail that we're going to go into with the app, as well as ways to find more and more products. But that's a good generic example of how to find a product.
Yeah, so guys, literally just walking into, so some of you are asking about what you do after this class is over tonight. First off, get a goal, and your goal can change. Don't feel like, oh man, I'm going to put down 25,000. What if I blow that away and I end up at 50 by this time next year? That's great. And if you put down 100,000 by this time next year and you get into this and like, well, maybe I need to adjust that down to 50. That's okay. It just starts somewhere, put a goal, your goals can change. So that's the main thing. But if you want to start practicing with this, literally go to any store. If you're doing the RA model with this, you're going to walk into any store, start down an area, down an aisle, and do what we call reverse sourcing. And you're going to, instead of typing in scanning barcodes, like you said in the webinar we did last week, you're not going to scan barcodes. You're going to type in names. You're going to see something that catches your eye. You're going to see, oh, this is 37,937 in kitchen. That's a good rank. So that catches your eye. You look at the price and you see $34.91 with this on this price here. Think, wow, that seems like a lot for a 10-piece set. So that also draws your attention to it. So then you find it on the shelf, find the set, and then you know that your proceeds after Amazon fees is going to be $16.49. That's how much Amazon's going to pay you after their fees. Yeah. So if you can buy this for $10, then you've made $6. Yep. And $6 on a $10 investment, that's 60% return on your investment. Some people might be willing to buy it for 12 and make $4.49 on this, and that's fine too. Some of you might say, no, I only want to buy it for 8 and double my money. That's fine too. It's really wherever you want to be at, but just get into a store and start practicing and typing in what you see on the shelves into an app, this app or the Amazon seller app. See what it is here, dig in, and once you see a good one, dig into Keepa, and Keepa is what really tells you whether it's selling or not. And we're going to dig deep into Keepa. We'll show you how to do Keepa and make a decision on that. And then, but also, guys, we can also get you any training that we need because we want you to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we should do, so that's the RA model. Let's show folks real quick how to do this with OA. Okay. So let me stop. Let me share my screen. Okay, Google Chrome. Okay, so guys, with OA, what you could do, you could go to like Walmart.com. All right, and so this is the same exact thing. You are in a store, you're pretending like you're in a store, but you're actually on the website. And so this is for you guys that would be doing this from overseas or have a VA do this for you. It's almost like you're in the store though. And so with the store, all the items are categorized in sections. So is their .com site. You go over here, you have all these departments. Literally start somewhere. Just pick a section. So let's say we start with home, furniture, and appliances. And then we go to, let's say we want to do, let's see, furniture might be a little bit much. Maybe let's do vacuums and floor care.
Yeah.
I might not do, might not mess with big furniture items.
Vacuums are going to be a little big too, but
yeah, vacuums might be big. Let's see if there's anything like accessories, vacuum bags and accessories. This would be vacuum bags are a perfect example of a replen. It's also a consumable. The same person might buy it over and over again, but a vacuum cleaner itself could be a replen. Now, I wouldn't do that one because it's big, but it's just that I might buy a vacuum cleaner this month, and then Jimmy buys it next month, and somebody else buys it next month. If you have enough people doing that, you've got a replen.
Yep.
All right, so you're looking. I guess Jimmy, take me through this. Imagine we were doing this online here. What would we do?
Yeah, so essentially, there's a bunch of things you can do with OA. So if you like to just stay on the web page, you can use your phone still. But I would typically have the Amazon.com website open.
Okay, we'll do that.
For instance, that featured item, you could look and search Bissell washer formula. Oops. And see if that pulls up anything.
Okay. My computer's running slow because I'm sharing here. Bissell washer formula?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember we saw this one on the page, and now we're not necessarily looking for this exact one. This is going to open up other potential items.
Yeah.
Cool. Jane said she just found one. Awesome. Good job, Jane. Okay, what are we looking at here, Jimmy?
Okay, so I don't know if that's the same product or not. It's hard for me to tell from here, but there's that Bissell Deep Clean Pro 2X carpet shampoo, 48 ounces silver. Now it doesn't look like it's profitable. It's $28. And I may or may not necessarily find anything that fits that. But I think that is the same product. Now, typically what you're going to find to have the most ROI would be some sort of a bundle, or a multi-pack.
Something like this.
Yes, something like that.
So that's what you could do then. You could take this and could they go back to Walmart and check this and see how much a single one is?
Yep. And I usually would probably just Google search it, honestly. But
okay.
But yeah, I mean, because it could be at Target.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be Walmart, does it?
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily want 3-pack because we just want to know how much a single one is.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you have shopping open?
No, I never do that.
Okay.
So I need to move this screen. Okay. So it looks like it's probably about $10 a piece. Those. Now I don't know what it was selling for. If it's something sold by Amazon, then yeah, 30.24 is going to be the cost for 3-pack. So that wouldn't be something. But here's the deal: is that, like I said, if you find one replen in an hour, that takes you an hour a day. You find 30, or you find 2 replens in an hour. It all works out in the long term. It's going to be a longer process, but and a slow feeling process, but it's worth it in the long run. So I typically on any store, if it's Target, I would start with Archer Farms, or I would start with maybe like an Up and Up brand to see if stuff's out there. I would look for different bundles and multi-packs of those products that other people created the listing for. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff that you can go with. It's really limitless. So yeah, there's Archer Farms. I don't know what this stuff costs anymore, but they have a lot of products out there. So like that 2-pack of Archer Farms ground coffee, that could be an excellent listing. If the coffee costs, $5, then it charges $10, or it costs $10 for the bundle. Then you might make a few bucks on it. Depends on the profit. So I'll have you look that up.
It's at Target.
It's $5.99. So the good thing with online arbitrage is usually that there's Target. If you have a red card, you get 5% off. There's also coupon codes and different sales that they'll run. that can make this coffee even cheaper. So just,
$5.99.
yep, $5.99 right now.
Okay.
I've
And we know we can get it
seen
cheaper, right? So $6. So we're talking about $12 to $20.88.
So somebody that, well, and you get 5% off if you have a rate card.
Yep.
But somebody that is probably selling on this right now probably bought it when they had their sale on their coffee products. I don't remember what the sale usually is. Let's say it's buy one, get one 50% off. So that would be a replen at the time of the sale.
Yep.
That you could test because they do those sales regularly.
So guys, that's it. I mean, literally you're imagining going in. So if you're at the store, you're typing in the exact same thing that you're seeing, the brand name with a bunch of the products that are there. So Pioneer Woman could be just one search, or Pioneer Woman towels, Pioneer Woman, probably not towels, right? They don't do towels, or they maybe do the kitchen towels.
Yeah, they do.
Pioneer Woman spatulas, Pioneer Woman bowls, or just Pioneer Woman overall. Then you see it on the shelf and then compare it. Online, you're just going through and looking at a category. So we started with Walmart and then we went to the vacuum cleaners and accessories. Look at how many categories you have that you can start with and search from. Once you mark one off, you go to the next one. And like Jimmy said, this is not a, woohoo exciting process. It's exciting when you find one, but it's tedious. It can take time, but it's so worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that takes time, and that's why mindset is important in every stage, because you need to have that right mindset that you're going to take the time to do it, because in the long term, it's worth it. And it might, like I said, that first stage is the grind, and the second stage is a grind. Getting from 0 to 10, and then 10 to about 40. It's hard work, but over the next 3-4 weeks, we're going to dive even more into examples, that we can show you, and definitely more into Keepa, because that is the #1 tool to go through or to utilize finding replens.